All right. So far, so good. No dropped frames. This is solid down here. All right. This is looking better. And let me just say, I didn't change a damn thing. I moved my cable. That didn't work. But then again, I hadn't closed OBS. So then I moved the cable back. I closed down OBS. I had to set up a new stream. And here we are. But I have no dropped frames. So I'm going to move this out of the way. Yeah, my kilobits per second fluctuated there, but no dropped frames. Okay. We're going to come down here, turn that off. Okay. Hey, Sir Cheesy. Well, hopefully everything goes better. We've been having some technical difficulties like we did on Monday night, but as of right now, I have no dropped frames due to network lag, rendering lag, encoding lag, any of that. Everything is 100% across the board. So we are going to carry on as though nothing happened. I wish I could find answers for this crap, but I cannot. So here we are. We are on the beta branch of the game, and luckily the house remains. It didn't even put trees back in the way. So that's a good thing. It seems a little bit brighter. I am doing well, other than having a near heart attack for all the crap that's been going on. But I can tell you for sure that the map has been updated. Okay? Because we have desert spots here, and we're going to go explore all this. We're going to jump in the truck. We're going to drive around, and we're going to check all this out. I didn't realize that I had set down so many... What are all the green dots? That's new. I didn't put all those green dots there. Are those where points of interest are? I bet you they are. Please notice they're not on the key. You have the blue dots for my land claim locations. Totally understandable. And the ATV location. You can't see the purple dot, but it's there. The cart location, you can't see the red dot, but it's there. Player location, well, we're the big red dot there. Well, and you should, because, I mean, we've come such a long way from where we began the series. You really, if you're interested in the game, you should really, I know that you started just a few days ago with episode 1, but yeah, make sure to watch them all just to see how we got here, because man, it's been a chore, let me tell you. All right, so this episode's not going to be very long. We're going to spend some time. We're going to go look at the different biomes. I want to see the redwood forest. I want to see the desert. Because it's our final episode, there's nothing that we need to really build. I do want to turn my meters on though. Just so that I know if we are going to get attacked or not. So I do want to make sure that I've got some fuel in the truck. Right now, open inventory. Yeah, see, still, I'm guessing that it says full. Now, I think we put, yeah, we should, screw it. We're not even going to bother getting all this stuff out. God, that is so much stuff. Yeah, so we have 1 can of gas in there. We'll grab a second can because we're going to go driving around for a little bit. So we'll put the second can in there and we'll get rid of the, or not. We'll put the extra plant fiber in there. Okay. We've got some bandages. We'll grab some food. First, let's fill up. Come on. Eat. There we go. One more. Okay. We'll have some canned veggies. Wonderful. There we go. A little bit. There we go. All right. Yes, this base, oh my god. From our early stages where we were over here with just a couple platforms and we had our little cooking station down there on the water, to now we're running power. We're generating 300 power now. Our batteries, we have 3 batteries. They're all full. That's fantastic. We got the truck, so that's cool. Oops, wrong button. R. There we go. What am I stuck on? There we go. Oh, I need some water before we go. Set the handbrake, turn that off. Is this on? I can't tell if it's on or not. We will flip the switch. Now it's on. Come in here. There we go. It is 6. It is almost nighttime. Maybe we should wait until morning. Yeah, that's probably a better idea. Yeah, probably a better idea. It is summertime though. Hey, Easy, how you doing, buddy? Oh, this is a fun game. It's not done yet, which is why we're not having a proper, hey, it's the end of the game finale. It's a, hey, we've built pretty much everything that we could right now, because that's where the game is. But we'll revisit it later, either at retail release, if the dev, gets to that point, or if they just add enough stuff. But yeah, this is a cool little game. All right, so since we're waiting till morning, let's just grab some rest. We'll force this issue. Man, could you imagine sleeping for 12 hours? I don't remember the last time I slept for 12 hours. Okay, eat that and that. We don't have any fruit salad. We're just going to stick with the veggies. There we go. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Everything's full. Mike's doing his thing. Our noise value is still low. Now what am I hitting? It's the cart. Oh, come on. I need to make a bigger driveway. Watch out, Mike. I'll run your ass over. I swear the truck fit in between there before. There we go. Yeah. Definitely need to plan better for the truck next time. Oh, let's go ahead and stop this. Turn this off. No, turn it off. Thank you. Get out. Okay, so they redid the tech tree. That's one thing that I do notice. If we go here to technologies, see, there's tech points. So instead of picking up the blueprints like we used to, you pick up a tech page, and when you have so many points, you can unlock different things. Now, we've already, on this character, we've already unlocked everything, but you can see that the brick forge is now its own thing. The different weapon racks and drying racks, that's its own thing. So you can learn things based on how many points you have. So when you next time we play this, we probably will not be going off of this base, simply so that we can play through all the new things that they've added, like learning all of this. So we're going to start over from scratch again the next time we play. So that'll be fun. All right. So if we come down here, oh God, we go so fast compared to the ATV. This is the road we wanted to turn down. Turn, turn, turn. I'll get it eventually. You know, by the end of the episode, because it's our finale. We won't have to worry about it no more. All right. So the desert should actually be, yeah, just here to our left. So let's drive over here. And look at this whole new biome here. Wow. This looks cool. Let's turn all of that off. There we go. Hey, Alhoon, how you doing, buddy? Man, I'm liking the desert. Look how flat this is, too. Can we harvest these at all? No. Maybe? Oh my God, we can. What is this? That's a new thing. Hold on, let me turn the... There it is. Shale. Oil shale. Wow. Oh. Aloe. Obtained by harvesting aloe plants in desert biomes. Shut the front door. This is true. Very true. Okay, so these big rocks give shale. Oil shale. These pieces here. Obtained by destroying large boulders in desert biomes, can also be acquired by using the mineral extractor on desert ground. Okay, much like we put the extractor next to the house and it gives us iron, but if we put it into a cave, it wouldn't give us iron. Out here, we could put an extractor and it would give us oil shale. I don't know what oil shale's for at this point, but we know that it's a thing. So let's look in the itempedia. Let's see the new things that... Doesn't look like anything new was added here. Doesn't look like anything new was added to foods. So we have the new resource here. Planks, coal. No, that's all good. None of this got pushed over. So yeah, that's it. Clothing, nothing news there. Aloe got added. Oh, okay. So to make the medicated, to make the bandages and stuff, you need aloe now. Okay, so the recipe's changed up a little bit. Oh yeah, I bet it was. So yeah, so the bandage recipe's changed up. You now need aloe, which totally understandable. The antibiotic requires a raw liver. Interesting. I don't remember that last time, but sure. Let's see, what else do we got? Nothing new over here. Where do we need the shale? What do we need that for, is the question. Let's see, anything have a recipe? No, 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 no. No, that's just spoiled food. So I don't know what we need oil shale for. Unless it's, if we go here, go to build, placeables, others, let's see. No, don't need it there. There. No, no. No. Used to create gas cans. No, that's not it either. I don't know what the oil shale's for. I don't see it being used in any recipes, but obviously it's got to be for something. And it could be because we have everything built already. We're seeing like old stuff maybe? I don't know what else it would. Is there any other furniture stuff? Yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking, Easy. Could very possibly be. Looking power? No, no. Nothing was added to storage. And we have see, all the tech is obtained, so we don't need to worry about any of that. You mentioned the mineral extractor for the shale oil. No, that's how you could farm it. Instead of breaking down these big rocks, you could get F4 placeables, and then build one of these mineral extractors out here. And if you build it in the desert biome, instead of getting iron or in a cave where we get cobalt or aluminum or copper, out here you would get the oil shale by setting it up. So, very interesting. So we have aloe, oil shale. Can we cut these down? Let's see how many whacks it takes without using the macro. Let's see how many whacks it takes. Okay, so 4. That's a lot more wood though. How many is that? Okay, that's 3. Let's dump that. 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. So is it 11? 10, 11. It'll fill a cart by itself. The previous big trees, those trees over there, were 8. Because you could cut down a big tree and then the little small tree like that one there, because the small tree gives you 3. So you get 8 from that one, 3 from that one, and it's the 11 to fill the cart. So these big like redwood type trees will fill the cart by themselves. Interesting. And do these grow up to be big ones? So those are just like the small tiny ones over there. Interesting. Okay. Obviously the regular rocks that you can break up here. Yeah, okay, so that gives us more stone. All right. Very, very cool. That's a clay one there. You can tell because they're very narrow. So this will be clay. Yeah. Okay. This biome looks fantastic, though. Lots of oil shale rocks. Because you also get what else? What else shows up with these? Regular stone. Okay. So you get regular stone, and then it looks like 5. Yeah, 5 of the oil shale. All right. Very cool. Man, when this guy does updates for the game, they really do updates for the game. Because, I mean, last time I played it, it was a totally different map. It was much smaller. We only had one enemy type. I mean, there's so much that is different with this game. And what is going on here in the middle? A little like oasis. Oh, we are definitely going to check that out. I'm always looking for a cool place to build, right? How nice is this? Man, look at that boulder too. How deep is this? Oh, deep enough for sure. You did a nice spot of fishing in there. Whole bunny, nice. Yeah, this looks cool. Lots of little aloe plants. I am sure that you can plant these. Well, no, maybe you can't. I don't know. What when we have aloe in our pocket, right? Yeah. Let's. Yeah, because it's just one whack, but you only get one aloe for each plant. Can we grow that? That's my question. Can we put it in the greenhouse? So we'll grab like 10 of them and see what we can do when we go back to the house. There we go. 11. Good enough. This is very, very cool. Let me get up here. Nice. All right. Oh, I'm wondering if could you, because I had to jump to get up here. Could you build up here and be safe? Right? It's an idea. Probably not. They've probably put a ramp on this at somewhere along the way that you could just walk up. Like right here. Yep. Okay. So this is worth a thought, though. The road wraps around there. All right. So I want to go see what this green dot is. So let's go back and get the truck. I know, right? Oh, let's also turn on, let's go to options and video. Yeah, let's turn the foliage back up. Oh, yes, that looks much better. Of course, it always looks good when you have the actual foliage on. I didn't break my leg, did I? No, okay, thank God. Mesa Drake, I love it. Truck's over here. I misplaced the truck. Is by the oasis. There it is. Thanks, I appreciate that. Oh, and I have Cyberpunk videos that have well over 100,000 views. That same question bothers me as well. I don't get it. But I appreciate it. Yeah, I have a Cyberpunk update video that has more views than the video that it's updating. So, explain that one to me. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I was having a conversation with another viewer earlier today, and he was asking me about me because I'm doing a test stream tomorrow night with Starfield. My official Starfield coverage doesn't start until Friday. But because Starfield is much more taxing than all the other games I've played, I want to make sure, and so I'm just going to be doing like going through character creation and stuff like that. Tomorrow night just to make sure that my computer can handle running Starfield and running OBS and all of it working together. And he's like, why do you worry about it so much? I think you're overreacting. I said, oh, I probably am. But I'm always trying to make sure that I'm providing the best coverage for you guys. You know, I want to give you the best product that I possibly can. I can't afford the latest, greatest hardware, but I'm trying to squeeze everything that I can out of the hardware that I have. What? This is new. Let's get up here. Yeah, is this the green? Oh, it is. Oh, so he changed all the points of interest. That's what I kind of figured the green dots were, but still. Because they're right at the ends of roads and stuff like that, where I knew that there were already points of interest. So he's added even more points of interest. Because I don't remember this one being here. So I guess the whole point of that story was to say, I appreciate you guys expressing your appreciation for the quality of my content. Hey, don't be throwing crap at me. You're dead. Not before you poison me, of course. All right, so the points of interest are now marked on the map, which is nice. That's good. Makes it easier for people to find. But, I mean, because you still have to go out and explore them all, right? So, yeah, you know where they are, but you still got to go there. So that's cool. So let's go over and let's go over into this area, this brown area here, because I think that's where the woodlands are. So, no, get in the truck. God, goofy. All right. So if we come up here, actually, if we hook around, or maybe we'll turn around. We'll come back over here. Let's fire this on. Oh, God. Don't throw rocks at me. That's rude. So 67 copies of Starfield and tried to stream it and put his face. Oh, what an idiot. I know there was a guy that stole copies and was trying to sell it. And because of the value of the games, he could get up to 15 years in prison. That's crazy. All right, the Redwood Forest. Let's get out. Make sure no one's following me. Throw rocks and hit me in the head. Wow, this looks so different. So yeah, for those of you that aren't on Discord or haven't been following on Twitter and stuff like that, tomorrow night after 7 p.m. it'll be around 7 because that's when the game releases for early. Run! Come on, bear! Man, I just wanted to look around, dude. My God. How did I survive? Man, he just came at me too. So anyway, I'm just gonna leave him there. After 7 o'clock, when the game releases on early access tomorrow evening, I'm going to have a stream. I will put a link to that stream on my Discord in the general chat section. It is not going to be public. It is going to remain unlisted because it's a stream for testing purposes. I am going to be going through character creation because I was planning on doing that tomorrow night anyway, not streaming it, but I was planning on going through the character creator so that I could take my time with it tomorrow night so I didn't waste the entire stream on Friday night going through it. So if you guys would like to join me for that, the link for that will be on Discord. If you're not on my Discord, a link for that is down in the description below. I barely survived that. Nice. All right, so we have come out of the redwood forest here. This is a very small little area, but we know that these trees, these huge redwood trees, provide a lot more lumber. So yeah, so if you want to see Starfield, just the beginning. I mean, we're not going to spoil or ruin anything. We're not, and you won't miss anything. Friday night, we will go through the character creator, but I'm not going to spend 45 minutes or an hour going through the creator. We'll still read through or look through all the traits, all the backgrounds, all that stuff Friday night. You won't be missing anything, I promise. But if you want to just hang out and bullshit with me while I take a look at the character creator and make sure that my system can run everything all right, then make sure to join me tomorrow night. All right, redwoods are awesome. You know that you're going to get a lot more lumber out of these, and they'll grow back. So I would love to, I'm always trying to think of the next time I build. I want to find a place that's defensible. Maybe like back in a canyon or something, if there's something like that. Something that I don't have to defend on all four sides, right? But is like close to a redwood forest, so I could have a crap ton of lumber all the time. So, and I also kind of want to stay in the middle of so that we can easily get to everything. So maybe over in here or something like that. I'm always trying to think of the next time. And of course, we got to be by water. So it's a lot of things that you go, you're not going to find all that. But over here might actually work. We've got a little bit of water here. We've got the redwood forest here. You may be able to find a little pocket canyon back over in here where you only have to defend on one side. You own nearly 100 games on Xbox Store, and Skyrim is the only game I've never deleted. Nice. Oh, my Skyrim. Oh, that's a sad story right there. This is, okay, so this is, oh, thirsty. Let's grab something to drink. There we go. We didn't bring any food. F-. So this is a desert wrapped in a redwood forest. Because the brown is the redwood forest now, right? But the tan is the desert. I want to go check that out. Where's the truck? Over here. I think. There it is. Yep. Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. I just paid for the premium upgrade for Game Pass so that I get the early access and the first DLC. And the only reason I did that was so that I could put it on the channel, because I know that there's several viewers, regulars, that aren't sure for whatever reason that they want to pick up the game right now. So I figured the least I could do was run it early access, and that way you guys didn't have to buy the game if that was your thing. If you don't have Game Pass or something like that. And oh, there's the road. Found the road. Oh, we're gonna tip over now. So yeah, that's the only reason why I bought the upgrade. Yes, it is a fully revamped. They actually call it Creation Engine 2. Why? Now, come on. That was totally uncalled for. Make sure I'm heading in the right direction. All right. Yes, it is. So the modding community is already going to be, I mean, if you've ever modded anything in Creation Engine, for any Fallout game or Elder Scrolls game, the tools are going to be very, very similar. No, it's because I'm driving with a keyboard and mouse, so there's no smooth controls. It's tapping the A key or the D key. This is a much better looking community too. Wow. New buildings? Shut up. Okay, we're gonna pull over here. We're gonna go kill us some dudes, and we're gonna take a look. Okay, he's dead. I'm not bleeding. The PC requirements are very, very stiff, which is why one of the reasons why I'm doing the stream tomorrow night. The minimum spec is a 1070 Ti, and I'm running a 1080 Ti, which if I was just playing the game, I wouldn't even bat an eye. But the simple fact that I'm also running OBS on the same machine and doing all of that has me a little concerned. And it requires an SSD drive to run. This is a great new home. And like I said, if I was just playing, I wouldn't even think twice about it. Because I'm over the minimum spec. I can turn down a couple settings. It'd be totally fine. Because I'm not playing a Bethesda game for 120 FPS and all of that. I know what I'm getting when I play a Bethesda game, and I can adjust the settings accordingly. This is another new layout here. I like it. See what I mean? I mean, when this guy does an update, he like updates a lot. New layouts for points of interest. Yeah, this looks good. Lots of houses too. Got like a convenience store there. Several houses, some garages. Yep, I like it. Yeah, that's a shame. No upstairs. That's fine. I think we've seen a very similar layout. This wall wasn't here. Yeah, this wall was not there. It was more of an open floor plan. But no, that's cool. Very, very cool. And this is much bigger too. Oh, I want to see if they if I can find any of the tech sheets. Nothing was laying out. I didn't see anything like sitting on a table. I don't even know if I'll be able to find any tech sheets. But let's look for them. Shut up. No, I always keep an egg in the in the bookshelf though. That's funny. No, nothing there. And I just learned the other stream that the points of interest respawn at some point. I don't know how long it takes to do that, but we found that out. But it wasn't last stream because last stream was a horrendous nightmare. But yeah, we found out that points of interest respawn, which is cool. No, so far nothing. We'll keep searching though. We'll search this one just to see if we can't find something. Don't have a decent PC, so I'm just hoping this game will follow the forest lead. Well, it could be. Could very well. And I honestly don't even know what the specs are for this game. So maybe your not so decent PC is still enough for this game. It's worth looking into at the very least. No. There's a bow. That's about it. Yeah, not a single gun around. Oh. Hello, Mr. Vampire. Or Vambies. Still no damage, which is nice. A little low on health, but I think we'll be alright. Yeah, it wasn't always like that. You'll see. Because I know that you're like watching the whole series from the beginning, so you'll see. Yeah, the first... Go. What's up, Digger? I don't even know why I'm collecting stuff off of him. That's too funny. So, okay, I'm not finding any, like, tech sheets. Oh, while I'm here, might as well use this. Bam. Yeah, everything looks the same so far. As far as, like, collectibles, things to pick up. But because this is an existing playthrough, like I said, it could very well be that there's just... They're not there because the game knows that I already have everything unlocked. So, all right. Kevlar, Kevlar. Not Kevlar. Ooh. That'll probably help. That'll probably help. What protein are you getting in a baked potato? Come on now. I get no protein from a baked potato. Is there cheese on it? That's the only reason why you'd be getting any kind of protein. That's funny. But I did watch that protein bar go up. See, watch. Yeah, this protein bar definitely went up. I'll eat the bacon too. Yeah, this game is... I distinctly remember the beginning. And I remember it was difficult. Because you were just like, can I go in here? You know, you don't have the good backpack, so you have literally half this space. So cleaning out a point of interest like this, all these houses and garages and stuff, you'd have to at least make 1 or 2 trips back to your ATV. What was it? What is it? Oh, just a regular small stone. We got this big building back here. Let's see what this is. This is big. Jesus. My God, how am I going to get through there? That's silly. But all right, whatever. Yeah, the first POE or POI that I came across, you know, it took me half a day. You know, multiple trips. It was a nightmare. Oh, okay. Let's get out of here just because I don't want to get attacked. I'm now thinking about the patch notes that I read. What was it, 2 days ago? So that's part of. Okay, let's go a little bit further. Yeah, and you get the ATV right at the beginning, so that's cool. Really quickly, let me jump over onto Discord. Oh, and for those of you that are wondering, I still have 0 dropped frames. I don't know what the hell happened on Monday or what was happening at the very beginning of the stream, but it is not happening now. Okay, so let me find, go to games and the infected and announcements. Is that what it is? Let's see. This update includes substantial changes to the existing map with the addition of 3 new biomes. 3 new biomes. Okay. So we got to go find the 3rd biome. Or maybe we live in the 3rd biome. I don't know. Significant change to the way the tech mechanic is handled in the game. Keep in mind that these changes may impact existing builds. You'll find instructions. So let's go to the Steam page and we'll read the more information over here. Current plan is to shift to the main live branch next week. So this patch will be going live probably next week if they don't run into any other issues. Content. Okay. Tech revision. Tech recipes will be adjusted, adding in new tech and adjusting some former recipes to be learned via tech. To accommodate this change and user feedback, RNG will no longer govern tech. Because before it would be like you'd go to a point of interest like this, and in this house over here, you would find the blueprint for the oil rig. And that was total RNG. You could load the same settings, brand new game, and it would be a different blueprint instead of this house, it would be over in this house. You know, or maybe it's not in this point of interest at all anymore. So they've changed that. Now it's just going to be, what did he call it? Yeah, discovering blank pages will net you 1 tech point, allowing you to choose the order you unlock in progress through the technology, which is very cool. It's a much better process than randomly finding crap. 12 large flat areas have been added to the map, great for those that favor open land for large builds. So the new biomes are the meadow, which is essentially where we are living now. The hybrid desert and the redwood forest, oil shale plant or desert biome shale boulders and aloe vera plants, new point of interest houses, changes to existing content. Here we go. Oil extractor requires shale. The oil extractor requires shale. Okay, got it. Mineral extractor will extract shale in the desert biome. Screws are no longer required to repair the ATV. My ATV never got damaged. I never repaired the ATV in 21 episodes. And bandage recipes have been changed to include aloe. Work was done on optimization to reduce RAM requirements for the game. Brown areas denoted in the map, blah, 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 blah. Tech changes, biomes, etc. I know I saw something about, maybe I skipped it. Ah, here it is. Also, you may come across a POI house that you are unable to enter. This is intended. It will be used to host a future update. So that big ass house, I read all of that just to get to here to talk about that big old building over there that we can't get into. And that's why. So now let me close down my Discord so I can see chat again. Yeah, get rid of this. There we go. Much, much better. That up, come here. Okay, there we go. Resume. So that's why the big building over there we can't get into, because that's for a future update, which is cool. Good to see them building some stuff in as we're playing along. Okay, so we're just going to keep following this road down. I want to come check this out over here. All right, this bad boy. Oh, God. Wrong button again. R starts and stops. E gets you out. This thing does not turn on a dime and does not slow down well. It needs better brakes. Turn. All right, here's another point. We're just going to drive right through the point of interest. Run over the digger. Oh, he went... I heard him. Okay, keep going. Don't turn right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the future of this game to see what else they include in it. And what the story is going to be, too. Do I keep going? Yep. Turn right here. Yep, that'd do it, Barbarian. That'd do it. All right, so we're coming up on the redwood. And we're just going to park right here. Oh, there's a wolf. Okay, stop. Turn it off. Get on top of the truck just in case. Pull out our spare. All right. So, especially with all the foliage turned on, this looks fantastic. Oh my God. I would love to build in here. And build around the trees. That would be so cool. The biggest problem that I have with this is that there is no water over in here. I mean, you got these little ponds and this little, you know, river here, a creek or whatever. No, I have not played Mad Max. I did look at a game that just came out on early access earlier this week, or maybe late last week. It's a very recent release, and I am thinking that probably after, because early access, recent release, I definitely want to see a few more updates happen before I get involved with the game or put it on my channel. Because first off, the game has to have enough content to be worth it to be on the channel, which is why this game did not show up on my channel until now. A lot more content has been added. But after the first of the year, maybe, or if we have a lull, or I somehow beat Starfield in some crazy amount of time, we just have so much stuff coming up on the channel. I know that I'm not going to have a whole lot of room. This is a very cool area. You got the desert, you got the shale, but you got a lot of redwood. You're surrounded by redwood trees. Because you figure we have Starfield starting Friday. Okay? As soon as we're done with that, we're jumping into Cyberpunk. And we're going to do a full playthrough of Cyberpunk, including Phantom Liberty. So that's going to take some time as well. And I think between those two games alone and filling in a little bit on weekends with like Phasmo I mean, we're good for the rest of the year. But I'm always keeping, in mind, I'm looking at games that we've played to do a revisit. Have they added enough content to make it worth, like, we're definitely going to be revisiting The Infected at some point. Because this developer, when they swing with updates, they swing pretty big. God, this place is gorgeous. And this really has everything. You got the shale, you got clay stones, a lot of shale. The only thing it's lacking right in here is water. Daily water. Yeah, I mean, the Moab, I'm going to have to play Act 1 again before I even touch the Moab, because I know I'm going to need to. Unless, here's the only reason I will not touch it, will not make another update video for the Moab. If they add a new game plus to Cyberpunk. They haven't said that they will, but if they do, then I won't be doing a Moab video. Because the Moab was kind of like a replacement for New Game Plus. So if they're putting that in the game, then there's no real need for the Moab. Because then you definitely always want to be doing the New Game Plus and not going back to an old save, right? That just makes more sense. Because you're probably going to have better weapons, you'll probably have more skills and all that stuff. So we're going to have to see what happens with Update 2.0. But if they don't release a New Game Plus, I know that they've changed up all the skill trees and all that stuff. Cyberware is going to work differently. So the Moab is getting a huge, huge makeover for 2.0, which is released independently of Phantom Liberty. So, yeah. There's a lot. So I have a lot of videos to make, a lot of stream to cover, which is all good. I mean, I love it. These are all games that I love to play. So it's not, oh no, I have to make another video. Oh, bummer. Yeah, I am not sweating that one in the least. This was a very, very cool area. The only drawback is no water. And if I'm playing a survival game, I want to be near water. But going back to games and stuff like that. So looking for other games, I'm waiting for Ashlands for Valheim, and I want to see how that's all going to shake out. The newest update for Valheim, I have zero interest in. Hildor's Request, no interest whatsoever. I'm certainly not doing another playthrough for that update. That's just not going to happen. But yeah, when they do a new zone, yeah, we'll look at it again. It may be with an existing character. It may be with a whole fresh playthrough, depending on what happens. But that's the same with any game that we revisit. All right, so we've checked out. So we live in the meadows. That's a given. Okay, we know what the new points of interest look like. We know what the redwoods look like. And the deserts. So we've checked out all of that. That's cool. Let's go sleep, I suppose. And easiest way to get home. Okay, so we're going to turn around. Pre-ordered Cyberpunk 6 months early. Then they got hacked and me and like 4K other lost our money. Had to buy a second copy so I could complain about not getting my money back. Tried to run Valheim and I got 1 FPS and pretty much all minimum settings. Oh, that's a bummer. Valheim's a really fun game. But yeah, and Frieza, that sucks about Cyberpunk. Is this the road I wanted to turn on? Yes. Then not the next left, but the left after that. Man, this truck goes so fast. And we're not even at half a tank. because I'm looking at the fuel gauge on the dash. So, truck is legit, and I wasted a fuel can. That's the left I wanted to make. So yeah, when I revisit this game, oh, why am I not? Am I? Uh-oh, starting to get some dropped frames. That's not good. It's less than 1%, but I don't like seeing it at all. So yeah, when I revisit the infected here, I am definitely going to have to do some scouting ahead of time. Just so that when we do the revisit, that didn't cut through before, I don't think. I think this was a T, and now there's a new road there. I mean, we've been to this area. We came in over here and cut through the mountains and then came in to hit all the points of interest and stuff. But our cave is right here. Let's go check out our cave. See if anything changed in the cave. Gotta find a way through the trees. This was not the right way. Oh, I'm now over 1%. Ah, damn it. All right, so it doesn't look like anything's changed in the caves. You know, you could actually build inside the caves, right? There's plenty of room to build in here. You only have a single point of entry. There's water. A cave would actually make a fantastic place to live, because there is plenty of room to live in here. And I think you could put a floor in so that, no, you'd want to be able to walk underneath so that you could still get these, the iron deposits and stuff like that. But a cave is not a bad idea. Right? Put you some fence and gates here. You'd have to play with height. Because like I said, you'd want to walk underneath the foundations to be able to get to everything underneath. Now, why can't I build... Oh, let's try this. There we go. So the question is that high enough? Maybe there. I think it is. No, maybe not. You'd probably have to go a little bit higher. But I think you could work this out. Because there's plenty of headroom here. And if we go F4, yeah, you could build up here on this rock. Find the highest point, which is probably right here for this cave. Lower that down. There. Right? So that's pretty good there. I know, we're tired. That's legit a large platform here. Even come out to here, come down there. Yep. Yep. You wouldn't want your warehouse up here anyway, right? You wouldn't want the bulk of your goods. You'd want it down here. So you'd pick a spot where you see that the stones never show up, right? Because they show up in certain spots and not in others. Or you just sacrifice like this area right here. Okay, this is gonna be your living space is up there, but your warehouse and your like all your benches and stuff like that are all gonna be right down in here. Oh yes. So all the new stuff that they added, and I'm screwing off and living in a cave. And our next, well, I mean, there are redwoods right. Yeah, look at the line of redwoods over there. Yeah, so they're right across the water. Wow. Okay. Well, I better get home because, oh God, get back in. We're getting tired. All right, let's see if I can't get out of here. That was not the right way. I can get to the river, I'm fine. There we go. All right, let's get home. Yeah, see, I'm up to 3.7% now. You guys are probably seeing some buffering. And that drives me crazy because I don't know how to fix that. This truck gets up going fast. Oh shit. I've went and pinned myself in here, haven't I? Nope. I can get out. Maybe not. There we go. All right. Why aren't you going forward? Come on. Whee! Should have just stayed in the river. Yeah, here we go. Nothing wrong with that. Did you have fun? That's the important thing. No, you're supposed to be off. There we go. I mean, I put in thousands of hours in 76 because I was playing it on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. So I get it. All right, now we need to go eat like everything. Give the munchies something terrible. Let's just eat this. There we go. Close. There we go. Full there. full there. Oh, that's empty. Drink that. There we go. I didn't even know that they took away survival mode in nuclear. That's funny. All right. So, we have checked out the new map. I like the cave idea. I probably won't stick with the cave idea, but I like that. That may be where we set up our starter bases in a cave because it's easily defensible. And then maybe we move down into like this area down in here or something. I don't know. Like I said, the next time we revisit the infected, I'm going to have to do a little scouting expedition to find a suitable place to do a bitchin' build. Right? Because that's the important thing. That we build something totally awesome. Let's see. I hope you have more. Yeah, see, look, my dropped frames has gone way up. Almost 6% now. But I can run a speed test right now, and I can tell you that, well, matter of fact, I will, because it's going to drive me crazy if I don't. And I'll share it with you guys. So, from my phone, now I'm not running a speed test on my phone. I'm running an app on my phone where I run a speed test with my hardware. So, the speed test that I'm going to get is from the hardware, which is hardwired to my modem, not from my phone. I'm just using my phone as the app to tell the hardware to run the speed test. Yeah, 907 megabits per second down, 50 megabits up. There is absolutely nothing wrong with my internet. But why am I seeing almost 7% dropped frames from network? And the problem is that in OBS, you can't get into the settings while you're streaming. Need Fallout 5? Yeah. I'm worried that I won't see Fallout 5 in my lifetime. Because there's no guarantee that Fallout 5 is coming after Elder Scrolls 6. We know that they have officially begun full production of Elder Scrolls 6 as of this week. That is an announcement from Bethesda. They have officially begun full production for Elder Scrolls 6. But there's no guarantee that Fallout 5 will be the game after Elder Scrolls 6. Depending on how Starfield does, I am betting that they would go with a Starfield 2 before they went with the Fallout 5, unfortunately. And Bethesda is not going to give the reins over to another studio again. I think Todd will have to retire before that happens. All right. Yeah, 7.7%. So I don't know what is going on. Well, I mean, it was all hands on deck for Starfield. I totally get that. Played Fallout 3 from the day it came out every single night until New Vegas came out. Played New Vegas every single night until Fallout 4 came out. Played Fallout 4 until I hit max achievement. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I loved Fallout 3. God, untold hours I've put into Fallout 3. New Vegas, I've played every time to beat it with every way. But yeah, the only reason I looked at New Vegas again was for that massive mod that they did for New Vegas. But then that mod got shut down because of something goofy bastard and stuff that he did. So, yeah, New Vegas didn't last long on this channel. But, and of course, you know, if you're familiar with my channel at all and Fallout 4. All right. I'm still, now we're almost 9%. Yes, he lost stream. Yeah, I don't know what else to do. We go into settings. Because I don't think I could force the issue. Yeah, my tuning is even for low latency, medium quality for a preset. Keyframe intervals are 2. My bitrate is way more than the minimum for YouTube. I don't know why I'm getting this issue. Yeah, we're almost 10% now. I am going to probably... Yeah, it seems to only be getting worse. We're at almost 10% now for dropped frames. Yeah, 9.6%. It's not going down, it's going up. So I'm losing more frames due to network lag. Or not network lag, just the network. The way OBS described it, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, rendering lag, it's literally 12 frames out of 280,000. So that's not the issue. Skipped frames due to encoding lag is 147 out of 280,000. Not the issue. Dropped frames from network is the issue. I'll show you guys again. Right down here in the bottom, we have almost 29,000 dropped frames out of 281,000 dropped frames, or total frames. So 10.3%. Yeah, that's totally unacceptable. And see how the bit rate is fluctuating crazy? Yeah, there's something not right there. Yeah, because 7600 should be 75, 76 right in there should be perfect. That's where it should be at, because that's what I have my settings at. But when it goes to 0 or 3,000 or up to 10,000, yeah. Yeah, see that 0 right there? That shouldn't happen. It's crashing. It's in the process of crashing. Yeah, this hardware that I upgraded to like 2 weeks ago, I think could be causing a problem. And that's unfortunate. Because my other hardware was giving me a totally different issue. But it was much more consistent on the stream side. So, Friday, I'm going to have to swap all this crap back out again. Awesome. So that means that I will be doing my first stream with Starfield with technology that I have not tested. Lovely. All right. Well, for this, I think that we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Love the fact that you guys were hanging out. Thank you. Thanks for all the likes. Appreciate that. Chat was fantastic tonight. Thank you so much for that. I will be streaming tomorrow night. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm going to have to figure something out. Anyway, thank you guys. Take care of yourselves out there. This is 𝐿𝐴 𝐷𝐿𝐴 saying this has been the best day of my life. See ya.